So the question is, what are remarriage protections? That is a very good question. So these days in estate planning, you want to make sure that if you have a blended family, that it involves a lot more complicated situations while you're living, while you're disabled, and also when you pass on. Many times we get remarried when we're older. There's some of his kids, some of her kids, perhaps some of our kids. And if you don't do any planning, that can really make a mess, number one. If you decide to do planning to make sure there's no commotion when people are dying, then you want perhaps to have some remarriage protections involved, because different assets are traceable and separate assets. And when one spouse dies, if the living spouse gets remarried, that can change an estate plan completely. So you can actually have in your rule book that if your surviving spouse does get remarried, there's some new rules involved so that you can protect your stuff separately for your kids. And if you want her kids to be your kids, you can write that right in. So it's your rule book. You just set up your rule book how you want it. You want to make sure that the surviving spouse has plenty of assets to carry on the standard of living that you created. And that is a complicated question, but that's something that we love to do with our clients, and we find our clients always ask about that.